I'm perfectly okay with that.
All right, let's get started here with I'll take red, you take blue. As we start the timers, ship number one is oh, of course I should back up here. Ship number one is the Zaps Meat Bicycle piloted by Magic Metal Man. It is a Pyramidion with gap mortar front. It's a Metamidion with a double flare side. Ship number two is a Junker, a Dirty Dirty Kohai, piloted by Luharis. It is a Junker. Is this a triple Artemis? It is a triple Artemis Junker with a Gat Banshee side. Take it away.
And ship number 3 for the Dmitrij Angels is the Victor. It's a Get Mortar Pyramidion with a Banshee. Is it a flare? Yeah, Banshee flare
Yes.
side. And ship number 4, it's a big honking galleon called the Glorious Dmitri. It is double Hwacha Gatling on one side, double Hwacha on the other side with a flare on the back.
All right, and ships are positioning at this point. We're underway on Sunday Community Skirmish number 116.
So, Galleon versus Junker and Pyra versus Pyra.
Indeed.
With a lot of disable and punch kill.
Indeed, and yeah, the Dirty Dirty Kohai basically running that triple Artemis Junker versus the Glorious Dmitri running that Galleon Quad Hwacha. This could come down to how the Junker disables the Dmitri or puts out disables on the entire blue side for that matter. Those disables are going to be very crucial with those triple Artemi.
Yeah, I don't have much hope of the Junker disabling both ships. First of all, the Galleon has 2 heavy guns, which take a lot of Artemises, and the Victor is just a Pyramidion, which is insanely hard to disable its front guns with an Artemis.
Of course. However, depending on how each side plays, especially the blue side, depending on how they decide to send their Pyramidion out. Again, I'm thinking the way they're setting this up is pretty straightforward. Dirty Dirty Kohai is probably going to try to keep the Dmitri disabled and let the Pyramidions battle it out. If I know the red side, the red side like I think I do, they're going to trust their Pyramidion pilot to win a 1v1. Pyramidion versus Pyramidion. They're just going to try to keep that galleon on lockdown. That would be my expectation.
Insanely dangerous gamble.
True.
Metamidion versus Metamidion in one-on-one fight.
True. However, again, knowing the personalities on that side, knowing them quite well, I have a feeling that's how it's going to play out. Now, whether or not it's a good strategy or not, I don't know. You know, your guess is as good as mine, but knowing their mindsets, that seems to be most likely how it's going to go down. As the first shots are underway in Sunday Community Skirmish number 116 as the Kohai is moving on the Dmitri. Those shots rain out on the...
has a spot advantage. They saw the enemy first.
And just as I mentioned before, we are going to have that 1v1 versus the Pyramidions.
And the blue Pyra shot first.
Yes, they did. Blue Pyramidion shoots first. There's the ram. However, it looks like both are fairly on fairly equal footing. Looks like the Victor is coming out slightly ahead. Mortar's coming out early from the Victor. In fact, no, Zap's Meat Bicycle is hull broken. Mortar's going out.
And
Oh, that's a very dangerous position. Oh, Meat Bicycle does pick it up. Oh, very dangerous position. Yes, it was. The Meat Bicycle taking a very dangerous move right there, going on the broadside of the Dmitri, and it pays off. They eat the full disable for their efforts, but call it worth as they pick up first blood.
But now we have Junker on the opposite side as the Pyra, so the Galleon has free reign on it, and the Junker simply cannot disable the guns.
Yeah, the Junker cannot disable the correct side as the, watch the Victor. Victor has spawned right behind the Dirty Dirty Kohai. That Junker's in big trouble right now.
Not if they see him.
Yeah, but they don't see him yet. They did not see him. That's why they're in trouble. They got the long side on the Pyramidion, so they've got the triple art side on the Pyramidion. The short side is on the Galleon. Looks like they are going for the Galleon. No, they're going to go for the Victor here. This is a dangerous move. In fact, they're going to pay for it. And there they go, all tied up at 1.
Even score. Now what will the Junker do?
The Junker's probably going to keep the Artemi on the backside of the Glorious Dmitri and fall back towards their spawn.
Well, I would suggest the good old Monty Python tactic of simply run away.
Yeah, that's pretty much what they're doing, but they're keeping those Artemi at least semi in arc at this point. Of course, the flare's going out. The flare's not necessarily the worst thing in the world to happen to the Kohai. Losing that balloon might not have been a bad thing to have happen there to get out of arcs. However, they do not pay for not from those watches, as the Zap's Meat Bicycle comes back in with no
And
junker
he
support.
has a Gatling support with the junker. Just a couple of shots, but it won't be enough.
Oh, I don't
And
like
he
this
runs
move.
into the Galleon.
I don't like this move by the Zap's Meat Bicycle. They're going to pay for it. 1v2, they pay for it. 2-1 in favor of blue. That was a bad engagement by the Pyramidion. Very bad.
Well, this was just a case of bloodlust that Pyramidion pilots tends to get.
Indeed, yeah, you got to show a little more patience right there. Don't be rushing in. Fools rush in, as the Victor now taking its time with the Dirty Kohai, and the Glorious Dmitrij looking to move in on spawn. Victor not rushing in just yet. In fact, they're going to back up as the Zap's Meat Bicycle has spawned in. In fact, they are going to back up right now. Who's going to be the target? Will it be the Galleon or will it be the Pyramidion? It looks like they are... Oh, that's a bad spot for the Zaps. Zaps needs to move. Oh, an unfortunate bump by the Dmitrij. Dmitrij bumps into environment. They cannot lower themselves, so that means the Zap's Meat Bicycle gets away with only GAT damage to the permahull.
And buys another engagement.
Indeed. Looks like they're going to turn on the Dirty Kohai. Zap's Meat Bicycle looking to move in, most likely on the Pyramidion. They will do so.
Yeah, Pyramidion is in an awkward spot.
Dmitrij is about to full Karo reverse into, make that a full Moonshine reverse into the Zap's Meat Bicycle. Meat Bicycle's been cut off from the Pyramidion. Good positioning.
Put a Huacha in the Zap's Meat Bicycle's face, just saving the Victor. Disabling the mortars in time before they could do a lot of damage.
Speaking of disables, now there's more guns disabled on the Meat Bicycle. They're forced to fall back. Meat Bicycle with 3 guns up at this point. The Junker, meanwhile, is caught out on a bit of an island right now. They need to get those disables going on the Dmitrij if they want to have any chance in coming back right now. Dmitrij, meanwhile, going behind cover, and they have successfully done so.
But we're witnessing now in an extremely intense positioning game.
Indeed. Victor looking at the Zap's Meat Bicycle, and they are looking to put some Gatling on them. Gatling is returning fire. There's some return fire from the Zap's Meat Bicycle. Meat Bicycle's looking to pull the Victor out, Victor having none of it. Victor showing very good patience.
The Victor is winning, but the Glorious Dmitrij is rushing in.
And here comes the Dmitrij. A great move by the Dmitrij right there. Picking up all sorts of guns, picking up all guns, 1 engine, and a permahull. That should do it for the Meat Bicycle right there.
Oh,
even if they pull it back up, yeah, he's going down right there. Yep, there it is, 3-1 blue. You notice the positioning vastly superior right now for the Dmitrij's Angels. They are doing a great job with positioning, doing a great job with tactics. Zealous Rhapsody, not so much right now.
I would say they're about even when it comes to the positioning game. It's just that the Dmitrij's Angels are way more experienced and know how to lure.
Yeah, it's tactics. Not so much. I misspoke there. It's not positioning. It's tactics. Now it's 4-1 in favor of blue.
And an unfortunate spawn by the Zeph.
Oh yeah, this is something that has been a critical flaw of this team. This has been a critical flaw of Dmitrij's Angels. They spawn way too early at times and do this. Yeah.
It's over now.
Yeah, it's over. You can call it GG right here. Even if they escape, it doesn't matter. Even if they escape, it doesn't matter, because that Victor will come in from behind, and they will finish it off.
Quick Hydro can save them.
Nope, it won't.
Too late.
Too late. And that's going to take care of match number 1, as Dmitrij's Angels coming in with a 5-1 win over Zealous Rhapsody.